Hey, what's up guys, Pro here, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. So today we're back on energy incremental, and I've pretty much maxed out since the last video. Everything actually came extremely easy, but they did do a mini update yesterday, so there is actually one thing I still do need to get, but we'll be getting that today. So let's dive into it. I'm Prestige 5, I've pretty much maxed out everything right now. I did manage to get the Stellar rarity, which is nice because I mean, if you saw before, I was basically stuck at Singularity, but that's all fixed. So that's really good to see. If we go to the factory right now, you'll see that I've maxed out everything here as well. It didn't really take too long. I feel that as soon as you get, at least in my experience, they did do some changes. And then as soon... What is this guy doing? Is there something up there? It's like a mini parkour thing, I guess. But maybe you can't even jump up there. Anyway, I digress. So what we'll be doing then is, but from Prestige 4 onwards, it seems to get easier because they did do some changes and just made everything easier. If the video sounds different, well, looks different, in fact, it's because my monitor broke, and yeah, it's just not good. But either way, I'm still trying to make the video. I'm really annoyed about it, actually, but again, I can still make a video in the meantime. I don't know how long it'll be or whatever, but either way, you're going to still get something at least. So like I said, I've maxed out pretty much everything. There are the secret runes inside of here. And as you just saw, we did actually get one of them, the gear heart. So that is quite nice to see. If we go to the... Sorry, I'm just really not used to this setup. So bear with me a moment. But as you can see, we've got these two. So pretty cool. I've been farming it a bit yesterday. And, well, the other day, in fact, I was on it for yesterday for about 5 minutes. And then I just went off it. Or whenever the AFK was, so for 20 minutes probably, and then I never rejoined. But either way, I did manage to get a ton of those yesterday, so that is nice to see. In terms of levels, we've pretty much maxed out by the look of it. I don't think we can even... Oh yeah, we can. We still do need XP. But I've hit the max level rank, which is Platinum 3. So this is the best rank you can get. I believe it's around 150, if I'm not mistaken. So just work your way up there. You can get the XP upgrades on the board on the cogs. I would recommend to probably just... What I did originally is I went for these ones first. I bought this one when this one cost 800k, so I believe the final level costs 800k or something, if I'm not mistaken. This was about 650, so I worked this one up to where it was more expensive than the fast cogs, and then I just bought this one, and then went back to this one, and then as soon as you buy that one, you get this one, and so on. But anyway, it's really good. I would recommend to do it. As soon as you do it, the better, because it just makes getting vault significantly easier. Runes are looking okay. I wonder if they've made it easier to get the ultra rare ones. If you're wondering why I'm getting 3 passive keys, it's because of a 3 times passive key event, which we'll be talking about in just a second. So typically I have dual monitors, and I typically, well, it's one monitor in fact, but it's an ultra wide, so I do split it into 2 different sides. However, I'm unable to do that at the moment, so sadly I can't really read the changelog, and I don't even know where my phone or my iPad is or anything like that. I mean, I technically could use my laptop, but my cables are just all over the place. Let me see. Let's try and do something. So if everything just disconnects, you know why. But I think we're going to be okay though. So hopefully the video is still going as planned. It's showing me it's recording. You can see the gameplay and everything else. So that all looks good to me right there. So the setup will be back to normal before, I'm sure. And let me have a quick look. So what we've got then is there is actually a fix to the runes, guys. So apparently it fixes the chances when it's off. So in theory, we should skyrocket up in the default. Yeah, as you can see now. So the runes are fixed. Breaking news, guys. Make sure you do this. And this came out yesterday, in fact. So make sure you turn rune lock off, and then it allows you to get the secrets, because as you saw before, I just wasn't getting them, and now my energy should be absolutely skyrocketing, which it is. So I've already gone up like 100 or so, which at this level is quite a lot. I mean, Dark is much higher than I am, so shout out to that guy. But Dark, it's just a matter of time, buddy. I'll soon be taking over, I'm sure. Okay, maybe not. We'll see. But jokes aside, what that means for me, though, is I have the inventory bar open. Let me close that off. But what that means for me is we can actually now farm the tree world, because I do need to farm these. My wood was just next to none. So we do need to go into that anyway. So breaking news right there. So make sure you do that because it will actually speed up your progression and make the game significantly easier. Anyway, let's warp to the power plant right now. We can close the chat off. We do need to quickly check out the new passives. So I did get the Kitty Rebirth in like, you'll see what I mean. Okay, so I got this, like I said, and I'm not even joking, in about 20 seconds of buying it, I got this. And I wasn't recording. I thought I'd just open a few off camera just to see what happens. And yeah, I got that right away. So that's that. I still do need the, I forgot what it's called. Is it like the Galaxy or something like that? There's one in between Oracle and Kitty Rebirth. And then there's a new one called Inferno. So we're going to be rolling for Inferno. I'm sure we'll get it straight away. Is it broken? Is it like just not working? I can't really see what's going on. Why is it auto not working? Is it working? What is going on? I know I'm on a different setup, but surely not, right? All right, let's just spam click like normal. I mean, it's not ideal because I can't really see what I'm getting. So yeah, I can't see what I'm getting, unfortunately. So I guess we'll just have to wing it and hope for the best. Is auto fixed? Oh, it's fixed. All right. So I'm going to leave this running for a moment. We'll see what we can get. Hopefully I'm able to get the brand new Inferno rune. So whilst that's rolling in the background, we'll continue talking. There's some fixes related to leaderboard issues. That's good to see. There is a new code. So if you go up to codes and type in the following code, you can get some Robux tokens. So it's rune fix. And then if you click redeem, it should give you 50 Robux tokens. So that's a pretty cool code to use. Make sure you do use it. And we do have 2 other new codes actually. So I just saw I got an Oracle, which is quite nice. Not that I need it, but again, it's just nice to see it. So yesterday, the small patch came out. They've added the new Inferno passive, which is the one we're trying to get now, of course. 3 times passive key events. The global runes now cost more than personal global runes now cost more than buying them with Robux. So I guess they've made the Robux tokens more expensive when buying them, which makes sense because before it was just extremely favorable to buy global runes instead of actual global runes, if that makes sense. So that's that. The stats potion boost vaults from 2 times to 3 times. They've buffed the, as I just need my desk, not really going well this video, is it? But either way, I see that they've buffed the super spin. So it's a 0.5% chance to get the new Inferno, which will be opening in just a second, hopefully. Galactic is the other one I forgot, not Galaxy. So Galactic and Kitty Rebirth are now at 1%. Oracle is at 9%. Royal Flush is at 30%. And Clockwork is at 60%. So that's good to see. We've got 2 new codes, which I'll be showing in just a second. There's a new rune in the Quantum rune, so we'll be checking that out shortly. They've nerfed the cost of the destruction from 650 to 550. And yes, so what I'll quickly do then is I will quickly just AFK this rune for a second. We'll leave it running. I'll just be right back and we will see whether I'm able to get the Inferno passive without even using a code. All right, guys, so it's been like a minute or so. I've kept the runes rolling. Let's just see what we got, or the passives even. And we didn't get it. Cool. All right. So we have 2 codes. Let's use the codes. So the first code is actually new passive. So there we go. Redeem. And I get a Clockwork passive. Are you kidding me right now? And then forgot passive is the new one. And another Clockwork. Are you kidding me right now? All right, so let's keep this rolling. I want to see if I can get it, so we'll see what happens. All right, guys, so we have rolled some more runes. Passives, I keep getting them wrong, but you know what I mean. Sadly, we didn't get it again. So what we'll do then is we'll check where the Quantum rune is. Which one's that? That is the second one. So did we get it? We did not. Okay, so what we'll be doing then is we will be quickly getting a few of these. I don't know why we are actually, because I've already maxed that one out. It caps out at like 5 times tree damage or something. So now my tree damage should be significantly higher. So let's just farm the levels automatically, because I believe before I was on like level 51 or something was the cap for the one shot. So we'll just gradually level up to 51 again. If you're wondering how I'm leveling up so quick, it's because it saves your levels before. So yes, 51 for me is still the one shot range. So we will quickly just get a few more wood really, and then we should be able to open the rune over here, which I've not really opened because I just wasn't really getting enough wood for it to be worthwhile to open. I know I've opened it a ton of times, but as you can see now, you know what I mean. So yeah, that was all historical, by the way, the one trail. So yeah, you can see the difference already. So it's definitely working, definitely worthwhile to farm it and come back to it because now our energy is on 3.1k. So we're gradually pushing our way back up. Really good to see that. I think what we should be doing now is probably going for... Okay, we've got rune speed upgrade, which is nice. We've maxed this one out. So there should be a new rune in this one. So in quantum. So let's go to the quantum rune. Stand on it because it should open it much quicker than automatically. And then see if we can get it. So we've opened up enough, hopefully. So I wonder if we'll get it or not. I don't know what the odds are or anything about it. I know it gives some form of boost, but again, I know it's something to do with passive keys even. That's what I was meant to say. Obviously, it gives some form of boost. Of course it would. It was quantum. Let me just double check. So, yes, I believe it was. So, where is it? Quantum. Yeah, so in the quantum, has a passive boost. So, passive key boost. So, let's see if we can get this. We'll leave this running for like a few minutes and see if we get it. All right, guys, so it's been a few minutes. It looks like we didn't actually get it. So, that's rather annoying, but it is expected because realistically, I don't even know the odds of getting it anyway. So time will soon tell. I'm sure I'll get it by the next video. So stay tuned for that one. We've maxed this completely out. I've maxed out the power plant. I've maxed pretty much everything out, really. I just need to get the brand new passive and just farm runes. So I'm going to just quickly check one final thing. So my advice with this quickly is I'd recommend to max out this. They've made it now as well. So when you prestige inside of the first destruction, it no longer resets this. So that's a really good change, which makes it significantly easier because you get to keep all of your upgrades and you can progress much quicker because, of course, you already have all of your upgrades. When the update first dropped, this all did reset every time. So it took a lot longer. But again, they changed it. So that's that. But anyway, I think what we'll do then is I'm probably just going to wrap the video up here. We've progressed. I've showed you everything where I'm at inside of the game. I do apologize for it being a relatively short video, but it's at the final hour. I just need to get something sorted out, basically. And that's that, unfortunately. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully you did go on to enjoy the video. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you've got any questions or anything. I'm happy to answer them. I'm going to be making a guide video on this game soon, so stay tuned for that one. I did it with the Sender Incremental. In fact, it's my most popular long-form video, so shout out to everybody who watched that one. And if you found my channel, again, I appreciate the support. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Stay tuned for that one, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.